Hi, Pile One. Welcome to your reading today, where I'm going to channel some messages from your person from their point of view. And we're going to look at how they're looking at the situation with you and how they're thinking and feeling about you right now, and kind of chap into it. And I'm going to be speaking like I am them. So, from a first person's point of view. So, I'll be saying it like I think, I want, like your person is saying this to you. So you have picked this beautiful, it's actually Notre Dame, the rose window of Notre Dame. You have picked my Tarot de Paris. This was my first tarot deck I ever got when I was in college. And this is the deck that I learned on all those years ago. So it's very cool. Your card is in here. It's the Two of Water or the Two of Cups. So if I come across it just, casually, I will show you too. Maybe it'll come up in your reading, actually. So anyways, it's in here. And I'm going to be channeling with this deck to start off, but I will be going to a lot of other different decks as well. And we will see what your person is experiencing in regards to you and in regards to this connection right now. So I hope you've enjoyed the introduction. I actually filmed that at my aunt's house in Hingham in Massachusetts in August. So I wanted to release this video now in September before we get too deeper into the colder months, because I didn't want to throw you guys off when it's snowing and you're seeing like a pretty beautiful lake or actually it's the ocean. So I hope you've enjoyed that little introduction. I feel like she has a beautiful house with beautiful energy. And you guys have also picked the penguin that was on pile one. And so what I love about the penguin is how committed they are. They always say, if you guys haven't watched that movie, gosh, what movie was it? I think like Happy Feet. They say that, the penguin, they fall in love and then they give a pebble to the penguin of their choice, which is very, very romantic and beautiful. So I feel like your person may have felt like they have claimed you and want to give you an offer or a gift, a very Ace of Coins tarot card kind of vibe. So we'll see also if the Ace of Coins shows up in this spread as well. So, all right, so I'm going to do a relationship spread first from your person's point of view. So these are 3 cards that talk about how your person is perceiving you right now and how they are seeing you and how they feel like you're interacting with them. I have 3 cards for their side, how they're thinking and feeling towards you from their own side. We have 3 cards from the past, what has happened already, to bring the situation to where it is now. 3 cards in the near future, in the next 3 months. So how your person is feeling like things will go with you, or where they're, we'll make this be their intention, what they intend to do with you for the next 3 months, and a card for a longer term outcome. And it's interesting because I am doing reversals in this reading, but all of your cards actually happen to be upright. So that's cool. Oh, you need a crystal of the day. Let's see, what crystal of the day do I want to give you guys? Okay, I know this is kind of really random. Maybe you feel a connection to it. I'm actually going to pick this crystal for you as your crystal of the day. This is agate, or maybe even carnelian. I know this color, agate, can be carnelian. There is a little druzy that's in the forehead, but this is actually, I don't know if you can see it in this video, but this is actually one of those crystal dragon skulls made out of agate. And I did record a surprise boxes video for August, which is what dragons is your person battling to get to you right now. So because I felt very gravitated towards this, carnelian is a very sexy, passionate stone. So your person might also be feeling a lot of sexual passion towards you. We'll definitely see in the cards if that's true. And what I love about this is I do feel like they are battling their shadow self in order to be with you. So that also might show up in the cards too. So I will put your beautiful dragon that they are battling their shadow self, and I'll put this on your card deck in frame so you can see it. I also got this in Paris at actually a little like a swap meet kind of craft fair, which is very, very cool because Dragon skulls are kind of hard to get here in the US, and so I was like needing to snatch it up when I saw it. So I feel like your person also might feel like they need to snatch you up. So we'll see. All right, so I'm going to now channel as if I am them. All right, so for the most of the reading, I'll probably be doing that. I will flip back to me if I need to channel from you and for you for this reading in a different way. But right now, I'm going to start channeling as if I am them. So right now, I see you as somebody strong and brave and independent. I see you like the Statue of Liberty almost. Maybe you even have connections to New York City or to gifts given by a powerful nation. You might be given powerful gifts. I feel like you've been born with powerful gifts. And I feel like you are so strong, so independent, so self-reliant. You are like a princess of fire. And this spirit of fire that I see inside of you burns so brightly. I feel like I can always pick up when you're feeling passionate. You live your life according to your passions, and not everybody does that. So that is so brave. And I admire that, and I wish I could be like that myself. I actually feel like there's a dragon here on the top corner of this card as well. So one of the dragons I am battling to get to you right now is I need to become independent myself. I need to break free and have my freedom and my liberty. I need to be able to be free to pursue you. I feel like you are so free, and I don't know how I'm going to be able to get to that. I also feel like you have so many sides to you that I admire. There are so many sides or faces at the bottom of this statue. And this is beautiful. I feel like every side to you is exciting to me, and I want to just know all parts of you, all pieces of you, all sides of you. You glow so brightly. You are like the sun. I feel so happy when I am with you, and I feel like you are just this happy, bubbly energy. You are somebody that lives life's pleasures, and again, you show me how free you are, almost hedonistic in a way that is just so charming and cheerful and beautiful and inspiring. And you just literally walk around the world with this light, and you glow, and it's like you light up everywhere you go. And that is so attractive to me. And I feel like we have so much fun and happiness together when we are together. But I also feel like I know that you're suffering in a way, because with the Tower, I also get that you feel like you're either going through some major life changes right now, or the attraction that I feel towards you and that you feel towards me is mutual and electric. And I feel like you might even be willing to change your whole life for me to be together. I feel like this is powerful and scary and exciting, and I want this. And I feel like you're like a lightning storm. And I feel like you have so much energy and electricity through you. You have fire, you have sunlight, you have lightning. You are just somebody that's electric, and it's inspiring, and it's sexy, and it's scary, and it's intimidating, and it's magical. So I feel like you are going through a lot right now. And if you feel like I don't notice, I do notice. I do notice that you're going through a lot right now. And I feel like you are a catalyst for change, and you are changing me. How I feel about you is I feel very scared right now. I feel like I've been going back and forth between being scared and being confident. With the 5 of coins, sometimes I feel like you're so bright and fun and exciting that you leave me out in the cold, that I feel so left out of your life and of your plans. And when you're going around living your life, I sometimes feel all alone and excluded. And I also feel scared, and I have a lot of anxiety about you and about this connection. It's sometimes threatening for someone to burn so brightly, and I don't know how I'm ever going to be able to keep up or match your energy. I'm not as exciting as you, and I don't really quite know how to merge with this. Sometimes I feel like I should just give up and walk away with the 8 of Cups. And sometimes I feel like I just need to get rid of my anxiety to become this confident emperor that I want to be for you. So I go back and forth between being very scared and anxious and feeling like I have nothing to give you, and feeling confident, like I just want to charge in there, I want to storm in there, and I want to just be able to shake stuff up just like you, and I want to be able to make stuff happen, and I want to be able to declare my intentions, and I want to be able to be this strong emperor. And sometimes I just have to be selfish, and sometimes it looks like I'm just independent as well on my own, focusing on my own life. And while that might be true, I'm not happy about it, and I feel isolated and alone from you. And I don't like feeling so separate, because that's how I feel at the moment. I feel like I need to walk away from the toxic emotions and energies that hold me down and weigh me down. And I need to walk away, and I need to purge these from my energy field, because I feel like this is going on for too long, and I have been weighed down for too long. And I just want to be free and independent like you are, because it's beautiful, like a bright, bright lighthouse. That was my fire alarm. Let me see what I can do to shut that off. It startled me. Okay, I'm back. Isn't changing fire alarm batteries in your smoke detector like the worst thing in the world? It's so difficult. It reminds me of that Friends episode. I felt like Phoebe just now, wanting to kill my fire alarm. Anyways, back to the reading. Sorry we were so interrupted. Maybe it means that the chemistry between you and your person will set off all the fire alarms. It does seem like they think that of you with the Page of Fire or Page of Wands card, the Tower and the Sun. And they're feeling like they're needing to get in their fire energy with the Emperor, which in this deck is called Order. So I also feel like your person's a little rigid and they're trying to keep themselves under control right now. In the past, going back to channel from your person. Yes, in the past, I have been very amorous towards you. And so I did show a lot of romantic love and affection towards you, because in the past, things were different. And things were different between us. I was in a different mental headspace. I was open-hearted with the King of Cups. I was this romantic, charming, evolved masculine energy. And so you weren't wrong about that. I meant it. And then I feel like I had to end it with the Crossing or the Death card. And it's like I was so filled with love for you, and I still am. But after we went through separation or had a breakup or we ended it, ever since then, I've just been trying to repair it. I've been trying to rebuild with you, and I've been trying to rebuild myself. Because I think that the ending or the death card or the death of this connection just really threw me off balance. And it really threw me off kilter from this, because I was so open-hearted. I was so filled with love. And then the ending really shook things up, and it gave me some anxiety. And then I've been trying to rebuild with you with the Stallion of Matter or the Knight of Coins. I've been trying to build with you and move forward, and it's been a slow process. But I am trying to get there. But, you know, in the next few months, I do have some intentions with you and this connection. I intend to get back together right away. So with the Source or the Fool, I feel like you are like the source to me. And in the next 3 months, my intentions are to be with you. Because with the Fool, I want to let go of all of my rigidity. I want to, and I intend to, move forward with you quickly and right away. Because I want to be impulsive, and I want to be brave, and I want to have faith that things are going to work out. And I feel like they will, because I see you and me together, the King and Queen of Swords, or air. And, you know, I'm probably an air sign myself. I'm probably a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or have a lot of it in my chart. And you probably also have air in your astrology chart, where you're probably Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius in your chart somewhere strong. And I see us as this King and Queen united, this King and Queen together, a power couple, best friends and strategists who are able to come up with very innovative, futuristic solutions to problems. And I really want to move forward with you, and I intend to make this happen. Because long term, what I really intend is I intend to be this King of Fire. So I did start off as an open-hearted King of Cups, And then I got all this anxiety because things ended between us, and I had to move forward slow, and I had to build things quick, like really slowly. And I get stuck in my very rigid trappings, and I can feel stuck in my rigid mindset. But I'm intending to become into this very like brilliant genius romantic partner for you with this King of Swords, and then ultimately getting this fire that I feel strongly for you, being able to match your Princess of Fire with my King of Fire. So I definitely intend, and I know that it's going to require me to be selfish in a way that's romantic towards you, because right now I've just been selfish towards myself, and I need to balance that out. But I do have strong intentions of moving forward with you in a very, very healthy, solid way. That is why I've gone slow with this Knight of Fire, a Knight of Coins, because I have to rebuild myself. And without that, I am just lost. So, and I won't be able to ground in my anxiety. So that is what I feel like I need to do moving forward. So that is what I intend with this. I want to look now at this Truth deck, which is so funny how it's called that, because yes, it can be the truth, but I feel like it should have a more romantic name, like Romantic Truth Deck or something. This is all about love. So what's going on with your person and you from their point of view? Yes, I keep going back and forth. I keep saying maybe this can happen. Maybe not. Maybe I don't know. Maybe we just need to have fun together. Maybe we just need a time to play, time to have fun. I mean that in many ways. I mean, maybe we just need to get sexual. Maybe we just need to goof off. Maybe we just need to laugh and have a good time. Maybe that's what will help this connection. Yes. And I also know that I need to be more honest with you and more open with you and more brave, because honestly, yes, I do need to open up to you, and I need to be able to be more honest. But the honesty is where I'm like, well, maybe not, maybe yes. I know that things have been so imbalanced in this time apart, because with the Death card in the past, it's like we've had to sometimes have this time apart. And that's been hard. It's been painful for me too. Yes, and also it's been so imbalanced. I know. I feel like I need to fix that. I need to restructure that as well. And so I feel like the giving in this connection has been imbalanced. The quality time has not been consistent. And I definitely need to stabilize. That is something I need to balance. And the thing is the reason why I've been pausing before taking action on this connection is that I just need some more information. And so that's why I have had to have some time apart. That's why I've needed to sometimes take space. That's why I've sometimes pulled back. But the thing is I am really starting to build up the strength to assert myself. That is something that I really need to do, because I really need to, and I get glimpses of being able to come into my Emperor energy. But I really need to come into my Emperor energy in a much stronger way. I really need to ground this in so much of a stronger way. So that is what I definitely need to do now. And I do really hope that things are going to start to progress between us, because I do envision us as that king and queen power couple. So there is that. And what I feel in my heart for you right now with the Romance Angel deck is, for one, I want to talk to you about marriage and weddings and children and honeymoon, and this could be the one. So the thing is I want to be able to have a wedding with you. That is a goal of mine. I really want to be married to you. I want to have a wedding with you. I know that there are probably kids involved in this connection, and I am figuring out how to integrate that as well, and how to have a situation with marriage work. because I know that you could be the one for me. I know this could be the one. So when I look at you and I see you for all that you are, I just want to have fun with you. I want to travel with you. I want to go on a trip with you. I want to take like a honeymoon with you, and I want to get married to you, and I want to have kids with you, or, you know, make the best for kids in this partnership, either mine or yours or both of ours or our future ones. And I really want to be able to create this harmony because I feel all of this for you. It's a very strong connection for me. Let's see. I am working through some themes right now in my life, and relationship themes are important in order to progress this connection. So what I am working through in this connection inside of myself is I'm working on accepting this situation, because this situation is a very tricky situation for me, and I'm working on accepting what is. I can get in denial about it. I can push it away sometimes. I don't know how to progress with this sometimes, but it is definitely important. I'm really working on acceptance of myself and acceptance of my feelings for you, and acceptance, because I used to be able to be accepting of them with the King of Cups. And I'm trying to accept that I'm supposed to be exactly where I am right now, and I want to move forward, and I want to become a better person, and I want to progress this connection. But I have to accept that I'm a work in progress and that I'm not perfect, and that's hard for me. I need to release all of my baggage, and that's hard to release all of your baggage for one person, even if you love them. And so the thing is I need to be able to have gratitude and compassion for myself. I need to be able to let go of my emotional baggage, and I need to be able to create space for our true love to enter it. And I'm working through that. I'm working through releasing the blocks that hold me back to accept this. And I am also working on getting clarity, because I can be confused about this connection too sometimes, because that death card can sometimes throw me off balance. And the thing is before I take action on this, I need to be able to be clear with my intentions to myself. And I need to challenge myself to reach for the more positive thinking, because I can be pretty pessimistic and fatalistic, and people think that, you know, I'm pessimistic. I think I'm just a realist, but I'm sure I come across to people as pessimistic. And I really need to be able to claim what I want, and I'm working on being able to feel okay with claiming what I want. So these are some themes that I'm working through in regards to myself, in regards to you, and in regards to this connection. Let's see. Some of my shadows right now. So some things that I am working through in the shadows oracle deck. Yeah. Too tough. So what I am thinking and feeling towards you from a deep part in my soul is I know that I made a mistake. I have made so many mistakes. I know that I have messed up in this connection. I know I have treated you not fairly or badly in some ways sometimes, and I know that I have made a lot of mistakes. Sometimes I hear your thoughts and your voice in my head because I've internalized things that you've said to me, things you've told me. Sometimes I have private talks where I'm talking out loud to an empty room, and I, hear you like you're speaking back to me, like I have conversations with you, like you're right in front of me. And that's my way of working some things out mentally. And finally, also, I hope that you're happy. I want to wish you well. I want to be with you, but I also want you to be happy. So I hope that you choose a path in life that makes you happy. For the Hidden Truth Oracle, what I also feel towards you and this connection, I feel you even though we are apart. And we have gotten a couple of cards that says time apart and separation. So if we're in separation right now, it might be different for everyone, but if we're in separation right now, I feel you just like that you're with me, and I want to feel that way again. So I want to be able to feel that way again. I want to be able to feel you in a united way. I want to be able to feel the way I used to feel with you, that King of Cups way. I wish that I could feel that with you, because I do have so much love for you in my heart. It's just been imbalanced. Sometimes I worry that I'm just a distraction for you and that your feelings for me are not as deep and real as mine are for you. So that's a fear of mine, that's a worry, and that's sometimes where I go in my own head when I'm in my 5 of coins, depressive, worst case scenario outcome, situation energy. I feel like sometimes that your feelings for me are just fun and they're not going to last. You were the best thing in my life, or you are the best thing in my life. And so the thing is I don't want to let go of and lose the best thing I've ever had. So I really need to get my stuff together, because if I were to lose you for real, that would really, really devastate me. And that would be really stupid of me. So I need to be able to fix myself. What I'm also going through in regards to you, and also what I'm thinking and feeling in regards to this connection, protection. I just want to keep you safe and warm. And you are a very, very special person to me. And this connection is very sacred and very, very special. I really want to protect it. I need to shelter it. And I need to be able to keep it safe. I feel like it's not always safe. And I really want to protect you. I know you've gone through a lot in your life. You also do make me very passionate with fiery. You make my temperature rise. So the sexual connection between us is also very intense. And with that tower energy you have, and that sun energy you have, and that princess of fire or page of fire energy you have, it's a very passionate connection for me here. And I do feel like we are destiny, and I want forever with you. I definitely do. And even the wedding rings in this card talk about the wedding in the Romance Angels deck. And it's definitely more confirmation about how this could be the one, how you could be the one for me, and how I want forever with you. And we will always be one, because completion, I feel like you complete me, and all the sappy things romance movies say, because I do feel like you complete me and that we're always together in my heart, and I feel you when we're not here, and I do feel you're connected with me. And like that sun energy that I see you as illuminate, I do perceive you with, you've brightened my path, and you've really shown me clarity in many ways, even if it's hard for me to accept the clarity that I get. I do feel that you are like a bright sunshine who lightens my path and illuminates and inspires me. And I feel like there's a lot of sunshine in these cards, like even here. So much sun energy from you. Like you could be a Leo even. And finally, now we'll do 3 more. I know I'm going long. It's okay. All right, because what I'm also feeling is, as much as the sun, I also feel the moon, because I get sweet dreams, and I dream about you so much, and I wonder, am I the only one who dreams about you? And, you know, I feel like that these dreams that I have for you are very real and very vivid, and it's how I can spend time with you and be with you in person, is through my dreams. I know I can be very closed off, and that's where my dreams manifest, because I can be closed off to you in person, but I can't be closed off to you in my dreams. So that is very strong. So I know that I have gone through energies and times where I have been very closed off, and I'm in a self-protective space, because we might be in time apart right now, and I'm getting the time out that we've probably had to take, because that's also come up many times. And so I do feel like that this is a timing, patience situation, and I know I have to wait. And I am very guarded, and I am resistant to change, but I do need to restore balance in myself during this time out. And so while the time we're in separation, if we are, or while we're in low contact, if we are, that's the time that I'm taking to balance out my energies, and I need to restore balance in myself so I can rejoin with you. And so during this time period, I am looking inward, and it's very important that I do this inner work, because it's very important that I'm able to fix myself. I do feel like I need healing. With that 5 of coins energy, I want to be that emperor. I need to look inward in order for that to happen. I need to release my emotional baggage. Finally, what I think about you and what I feel for you as a final message from me to you. So, if I asked you to stay, would you leave? I have so much anxiety and I have fears of abandonment and rejection. You have so many choices and options, and I'm afraid that you might even be distracted from me. And I don't want that. I want to keep your attention. And I'm afraid that you might leave for one of your many, many choices and options that you have. Definitely. I'm basically convinced of it. I know you're going to leave for another choice or for another option. And I know you won't stay. Or I know you won't be there when I'm ready to come back. And your strength inspires me so much. And that's really what I've seen from the very beginning, with you being like a Statue of Liberty, where I see you so strong and independent and self-reliant, and I see myself as being like 5 of coins out in the cold. How can I ever reach your level? But you do illuminate my path and you inspire me, because you are my muse and you do make me feel alive again. And that's so important, because with the Death card, when this connection ended, I felt like it was like I was dead in a way. And I also feel like there's a lot of things that I feel like maybe you think I'm doing, but that's wrong, but I'm not. And I do feel very innocent in some ways. I just feel unstable with my emotions, and I'm sorry. And I also just feel very stuck right now. And that's where I need to balance myself during this time out and work inwardly, because it says that I can't break free out of these illusions, yet your strength inspires me to break free. So I keep going back and forth between needing and wanting to break free and feeling in my comfort zone, where even though it doesn't make me happy, it does make me feel stable or safer. And I need to be brave like you, and I need to break free, because I'm walking a thin line of being a complete mess and being okay. And I need to be able to get myself together. So that is what I need to do in order to be with you. So that is the messages that I have for you regarding your person, pile 1. I hope this has helped you. I do feel like that your person is working through a lot right now, and I understand how you need to hear their confessions, because I do feel like they had a lot to say, and they're probably in this, a lot of the cards that I got were like time out and closed off and separation maybe for some of you. So there's definitely a part to them where they're keeping it reserved or maybe untouchable. So there's probably a lot that you needed to hear from them. So I hope that has helped you. Until next time, I hope that you and your person are able to work things out. If this didn't resonate with you, feel free to pick another video or another pile, especially if you guys are not in separation from your person, and especially if you feel like things are going very well. It might still represent some of their inner kind of struggles, or you may want to pick another pile or another video. And if you did like this video, I'd love for you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. This is a special request from one of my viewers who wants to stay anonymous. So hopefully this has helped you. No more channeled messages from your person. So until next time, I'll see you later. Bye, guys. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading today, where we are focusing by special request on confessions from your person, where one of my viewers who wants to stay anonymous wanted to have more channeled messages from their person. So that is what I am doing in this video. I hope you've enjoyed the intro. This is a really cute seaside town in Massachusetts called Hingham, and it's where my aunt lives, and so she has such a beautiful front yard. I wanted to do a video in her front yard where you could see her beautiful, I think it's like the harbor and the ocean there, and it's beautiful in the New England area. So I hope you've enjoyed the intro in this video. You have picked a few cool things. First of all, the angel that you guys picked for pile 2, that's actually a quartz angel that I gave my aunt for Christmas. So I don't happen to have one in my house, but I do have a substitute angel that my friend gave me. So I do have this angel hugging a kitty, which is very cute. So you may be cat lovers like my friends and my aunt and I. So I'll put this in frame so you guys can see it. And your crystal of the day, of course, is quartz, because that is the angel you picked. So to kind of be in its place, I do have this beautiful double-pointed quartz, and I always look at double-pointed crystals as like a conduit of energy between you and your person. So I do feel like there is a very strong connection here between you and your person in this pile. And you also picked the Angel Therapy Oracle deck. So we're going to start off with this. When we channel from your person, and I'm going to channel from your person's point of view. So I'm going to get into the headspace of your person and talk from the first person's perspective. And we're going to channel to see what your person is thinking and feeling and experiencing about you in this connection, how they're perceiving everything, and what they're working through right now. So, all right, I'm going to start channeling from them now. Okay, so I'm going to pull 5 Angel Oracle cards and channel from their point of view. It's very important for me to act in my integrity in this connection. And for me, I feel like having a strong sense of character and integrity is really the strongest piece of what makes up a person. And it's very valuable and important. So I do intend, and I hope that I will be able to always do right by you and also be authentic and have integrity with myself as well. So right now I am working through being able to be a good person and have honesty and integrity when I can. I have been really working hard in the dream time with the Ascended Masters, especially Kuan Yin in regards to self-love. And we have all sorts of other Ascended Masters that I've been working with in the dream time where they've been helping my energy and they've been helping this connection along. Where I've been really working tightly with Krishna and also with Yogananda, and again, Kuan Yin's on there twice. So apparently I work very closely and tightly with her, and also with White Tara, and also with Jesus Christ, and also with 2 others that I can't see. But I can't tell, they're too small. But these are definitely some Ascended Masters that I work with, and they are powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers watching over me and guiding me and helping me with this connection with you. So I'm definitely working very hard spiritually in order to really manifest this connection along, because I get with manifestation power that I am trying to manifest this connection and I am trying to make this work out well. And I'm trying to manifest it with all of my power and with all of my integrity. I might be sometimes affected by addictions, which can be stereotypical addictions, like I might be having, addictions to substances or workaholic tendencies, or have other addictive tendencies like food or gambling, or I may just have more kind of addictions to caffeine or sugar or that sort of thing. But I am trying to work through my addictions. I might have attachment style addictions where I might feel addicted to a person or to you, or have codependencies in my life. So I am trying to heal away addictions. That's important to me. So I am trying to let go of behaviors that block what I desire, because I am trying to manifest better things in my life. And I actually may have been going to some workshops or seminars or classes or meetings or groups or even therapy in regards to this, because I've been really trying to work through everything that I need to in order to be in this connection in a strong, grounded way. So that is good. At some point, I may even be able to teach a workshop or a seminar on everything that I have worked through in my life for self-growth and for self-improvement. So if you've been curious if I've been trying to grow and better myself, I have, and that's important to me. Now I'm going to pick a Quartz Crystal Tarot deck to look at this connection from your person's point of view. I may flip back and forth if I have to, but for the most part, I will be, just for clarity, for the most part, I will be channeling from them. And I will do reversals, and I will face the cards to face you. So if the cards are faced towards me, it's in reverse. And this will be how they perceive you, how you are appearing to them, and how they're seeing you from their point of view. This is their side. how they are experiencing this connection from their point of view and what they're going through. 3 cards for the past, what they have already gone through or what you guys have gone through together as a connection to bring this situation to where you are now. 3 cards for what they intend for the near future with this connection, and a card for a longer term outcome, what they're intending to do more long term with you and with this connection. So the way I perceive you right now is I feel like you're not very happy with the sun reversed. It's usually a happy, sunshiny card, and I feel like usually you are like a bright ray of sunshine. But right now I feel like you're going through something hard and you might be sad. And it might be hard for you to shine your light, or you may feel like I feel like you might also have been taking away your light from me, even though I do feel that with this connection that you have been really, really filled with love. So you've definitely, with the lovers, I see your love. I see how much you love me, how much you give to me, how much you want to give this to me freely. And while you might be sad, I do still feel your love. And you may not be in the happy headspace right now because you've been held back, but now you have freed yourself from this restriction. You might even have freed yourself from me. And that has been a very big transition. The way that I am feeling and what I'm going through in regards to you is I don't want to walk away. I don't want to let go with a reverse 8 of Cups. I don't want to let go of you because I feel like you're very important to me and I'm holding on to this connection. However, I'm also having a hard time releasing and letting go of negative or toxic emotions that have been holding me back and holding me down. So it's been hard for me because I don't want to release you. I have a tight grip on you, but I don't feel like I'm able to release my own emotions either. And not only that, but I've been feeling like a lack lately, like I haven't been able to give to you a lot. I haven't been able to really offer you anything like I want to. That's very important to me. So I haven't been able to give to you. I haven't been able to release my own emotions either. And I feel like it's been preventing my heart from healing. So I think we're both sad and we're both going through a lot of sadness in this connection with the 3 of Swords reversed and your Sun card reversed. So I feel like we're both sad because I don't have a lot to offer you and you're freeing yourself from your restrictions. You might be walking away from me actually, even though you deeply love me, and I'm not walking away from you, but I am having a hard time healing to move forward with this connection. In the past, I also feel like we've been trying for a long time to make this work and it's been hard. So with this 9 of Cups reversed, I feel like we might have been sad about this connection actually for a very long time. And so this might be that we've actually been grieving this connection for a while. I might not have been in your life for a long time, or I might have just had a hard time healing for a long time because it sometimes feels like to me that like we've been just dreaming and wishing for everything and nothing has been working out. Nothing's been coming true for us. And that's been really, really discouraging because I just want to show up for you in a way that is like abundant and successful and beautiful. And I've been having a very hard time coming into this energy actually. So that's been very hard for me. I feel like I've been trying to work on my finances for a long time and finding myself actually not making progress. And I feel like we've been dealing with poverty for a while. And at first I was more optimistic. I was more optimistic that we could do it, that we could break free, that we could be able to come together, and that my finances would work out well. But it seems like the longer things go and the longer time passes that I'm still not able to offer you anything, the more sad I get and the more discouraged I get and the more that it's kind of getting gridlocked within me. And that's been hard. Mama, do I need to turn off the TV? What are you looking at? I know, you're so pretty. You're so pretty and you're so cute. Let me turn this off. It's getting too much for you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Mama. Bye-bye, other Mama. Get down, please. I know, I turned it off. Does that look scared? Does that confuse you? Does that confuse you? Okay, you need to get off this cards, please, too. Oi, I love you so much. Yeah, you get on there. No, stay down. Yes, good. Okay. So in the next 3 months, what I intend in regards to you and in regards to this connection is I feel like it's still going to be very, very difficult for me to make major moves towards you. I'm still holding myself back in all of my fire with the Knight of Fire reversed. So for the next 3 months, I feel like it's still hard for me to be able to pursue you when nothing's working out for me financially and when we're sad and not healing. So it still seems like a little bit more discouraging because it's more of the same. But what does change is where I might have been isolating myself out of depression and out of feeling discouraged and let down and disappointed. I feel like I'm going to be at least taking myself out of seclusion and out of being alienated and isolated and alone. Even if I can't really pursue you, I'm not going to really be in like isolation anymore. So that's like a step. So I might not be rushing in, but at least I am coming out of a depression. So that's good. And I will actually start to do the healing. I do intend to actually start healing with the Four of Swords upright. So I do still intend to heal myself. I want to kind of come into like a quiet, peaceful time of meditation instead of like a excited, impulsive, because I don't feel excited. I don't feel lively, full of energy. But I do feel that there is a time of peace and healing that I can at least get to start. And that's important because I do get the devil upright and I do want to give into my temptation for you and I want to be able to pursue you and connect with you and move forward with you in this way. But I also feel like in order to do that, I might need to have corporate success or career and business success. And so I still intend on pursuing that career dream and those career goals. And I feel like by doing that, then I'll finally be able to get something of value that I can offer to you. And that is something that's important to me. So there is that. But in regards to what I feel in my heart for you, I'm going to look at the romance angels and tell you what I feel in my heart for you. So I do feel on many levels that you are my soulmate. And I do feel like I called you in before. I feel like I've manifested you to myself and I've attracted you to myself. And I feel like that's been a result because of the manifestation power and working with my ascended masters. And, that is going to be able to start helping me heal. And I feel like I've started trying to work through clearing my energy spiritually, at least in the dream time for sure, if not in waking hours. And I do feel like you are my soulmate in many, many ways. And so I will try to make the effort, even if it's not immediately, even if I feel like I need to have it backed up by something tangible and substantial to move forward. I will make the effort towards you. And I might not be able to do it within 3 months, but I definitely will be able to make the effort because it's in my heart to be able to do so, because I do want to. And it might feel sooner than later, actually, with the very soon card. So I do feel like very soon I'll be able to make the effort because you are my soulmate. And I feel like I've been waiting for a long time to be able to do this. And I might still be waiting a lot longer. But in my heart, I want to be able to do this as soon as possible. So in the meantime, I might just be able to have fun and play with you. I feel like maybe at least we'll be able to do something to cheer ourselves up to be able to get out of this depression gridlock, because that's been really tricky and tough. So I might be able to at least be able to have fun with you in the meantime while I am trying to heal my finances and heal my career and progress forward with that and be able to work through that. In regards to what I am working through in regards to myself and in regards to relationships right now, yes, I am definitely feeling trapped and restricted. I'm definitely wanting to break free from this. Yes, with the breakthrough card, exactly. and family. So there are some family stresses that have been holding me back as well. So definitely family has been maybe tying me up and restricting me in some ways. So that's been something that's, a block. It seems like I need to think about what role would I like to have within my family and how does that connect to us romantically. I do feel like I need to allow my life to have meaning through family ties, and how can I incorporate you into my family or blend our families? That is something that is on my mind a lot, and I'm working through that and I'm processing that right now. Because I love with the breakthrough card that it might seem like to me that I'm not making any progress, but the breakthroughs are just around the corner, and I'm really processing through these things so that I can have the breakthrough, because I've been stuck. I've been in bondage, and I've been kind of tied up and restricted in this way, and I really need to be able to break free so that I can progress with you. So I'm definitely working through some of these things right now at this time. What I am also experiencing and going through in regards to you with the Journey of Love deck and Journey of Love 2, and I just used the relationship cards, is clarity. So I really am trying to get clarity. I'm trying to finally be able to see how I can progress this connection, because there have been discouraging, disappointing times, and I need clarity to see what will be effective and what will work. Because I do have a lot of insecurities when I feel like I have nothing to offer you. Sometimes I feel like all I can give to you is something financial, and if I don't have that financial piece, that I can't give you anything, and that's my misperception. But that's where my head is at right now, and I haven't been able to break out of that thought pattern, because I'm not sure if you would even say yes to being with me if I don't have something substantial to support us in our life together. And I'm so afraid to tell you that with my fears card, because I'm afraid to share my insecurities with you, because I'm afraid I will be rejected, and I have a lot of shame about them. And I'm afraid that you would agree with me, because if you would agree with me, I would feel heartbroken. And I just fear that you would also confirm one of my greatest fears. But when we are together, I do feel very happy. I feel a lot of joy, and you make me feel alive. So I do want to get back to that place where we are happy, because I saw the potential for that all that time ago, and I do feel a strong soulmate bond with you. And you give me a lot of pleasure with so many energies, like with joy and with pleasure and with, playfulness, and you excite me in ways I never knew existed. So you really give me a lot of joy and happiness and pleasure, and I definitely want to be able to work through some things so that I can have that with you and I can connect with that. So I'm just kind of waiting for that to happen, and that's something that's important to me. So that is very good. And other things that I really want to tell you is, yes, I need to focus on my healing. And I've been resisting my healing. I have been resisting that 8 of Cups. I haven't been wanting to let go. I haven't been wanting to walk away from this connection, but I haven't been wanting to heal, because sometimes healing is too painful. Healing is scary. It's really scary to have to relive and face things that were painful that I've lived in the past, because that's something that's difficult. And I don't quite know how to get myself into that healing energy. So that's why I'm having to heal energetically only maybe in the dream time. Because it says that I scared myself that day, because there was a lot of traumatic experiences that were very scary. And with this romantic connection, it was also scary. People may have even passed away in my life because I might have focused on you instead of my grief. Or maybe that's why I won't walk away from you, because there is too much grief that I've experienced in my life, or I'm afraid to experience, and I don't want to grieve this connection. So I focus on holding on to you instead of mourning this or grieving this connection. And I also took the easy way out. For some of you, I may even have just ghosted you or ran away or not communicated with you, and that's really hard, because I got really freaked out and I got scared, so I left. And I feel like instead of letting go, I'm still holding on in my mind, but it's been hard. So there is that. What else I have been experiencing and feeling in my heart and in my soul in regards to you. That was the In the Shadows Oracle, and now this is the Hidden Truth Oracle. Is yes, you speak to me through music. So I do feel that like songs and song lyrics are very powerful, and I definitely feel like I'm in that headspace where I listen to song lyrics and I think about you a lot, especially songs that were special to us. And I hope that you can forgive me one day, because I feel like that we've been upset about this connection for quite a long time. And I feel like that we've maybe even have been sad or upset about this connection for months or maybe even years. And so I really hope that we're able to right this connection, because it's been depressing for a long time. I do replay our conversations over and over. And I do sometimes ruminate and get stuck in things that we've said to each other, and the beautiful things as well as the painful or scary things. And I do feel like I get very caught up in what we have said to each other. And that's hard and painful. So that is tough. Now, in regards to what else is going on and my perception and my perspective of things with the Truth deck, let's see. Yes, I feel like we're in a pause right now. So we may not be in separation entirely. Yeah, we are though. I feel like pause before acting and time out. We probably, or time apart. We probably are in separation, or at least low contact. I feel your love for me, even though it makes us sad, even though I feel like there's a lot of sadness here and in this connection. But I know that there is a lot of love with the Soulmate card. I feel like even though we've had some time apart, I am thinking of texting you soon with the texting you card. It might be a message on Instagram or Facebook, or it might be a message on your phone or something, but I do feel like I'm going to find a way to send you a message when I'm able to balance my chakras, when I'm able to work through healing some of my energy, because I might have to start this healing process, even though it's scary and painful and slow. I do feel like that this is at least going to start to happen soon. And I feel like empathy overload. I might have removed myself from you because I feel like maybe you love me so much that I would be afraid to hurt you with the things that are my truth. Like if I have to heal from traumatic things in my life, I might be afraid that you would take on too much of that, or that you might, it might hurt you to see me going through this pain, seeing me relive this stuff, or you might try to carry my burdens when I need to do it myself. And so that's why I might have set boundaries or walls that have been too strong or too much. So that's why I also have this big guard up in this way. And that's why I keep having to think it through and keep pausing and keep thinking and keep pausing. So I think that for me, what's best is I have been resisting moving forward because I don't have a lot to offer and because I need some healing time, and I've been resisting the healing, and that has been hard for me. And so I don't want you to see me like this. So I've probably been hiding from you. So what I am going through as well regarding you and this connection is a lot. But yes, I have been with my hidden motives. I've been hiding my feelings, and I've been keeping everything to myself, and I've probably not been talking to you a lot. And I do want to break the silence with broken silence, because we have been, I've been keeping things to myself, and I haven't been communicating a lot with you. We have been far apart with the timeout card. We're probably in separation or low contact, or at least I feel like emotionally we're far apart because I've been keeping things to myself and I haven't been sharing it with you, what I've really been going through. And I might even have had to wish you well in my head, even if I didn't want to say goodbye verbally. I feel like that there has been a separation between us that's been painful, even if emotionally I'm still hanging on. And there may be an unexpected event that's going to happen, like lightning that happens quickly, like a tower moment, that is going to shake up our world. And I feel like I've just been waiting for this unexpected event to bring blessings and benefits into my life so I can continue with this connection, and it just hasn't happened. And I'm just waiting for this unexpected event. And I feel like there is going to be something that does happen that wakes me up, that feels electric, that pulls me towards you. And that could be a time where I do break the silence, because that's going to be very intense and very powerful. And then I wouldn't be hiding my motives or my feelings anymore. I would be like letting them all spill out of me like a waterfall. I do appreciate your compassion with your empathy overload card as well. I do feel that with the compassion, that it's like you do feel so much love for me, and I so appreciate it. With the Ocean of Emotion cards, we just used Stellar Energy Oracle. But I do feel that you're so compassionate. You have so much empathy. I so appreciate your love and your support and how much it flows out of you all the time. I feel like I want to have as much integrity as you do. And this is a second integrity card, because we got the very first card of integrity and then the second one. And even when I felt the integrity card come up, I felt like my throat chakra close up too. And I feel like that for me, it's like or for your person, that I want to be in integrity and in alignment and do the right thing. And I sometimes feel like keeping myself away from you is the right thing, because then I'm not hurting you. I do want to break free from all the chains that have been restricting me and that have been holding me back, so that I can be free and I can move forward with you. And I feel like I'm ready to start breaking free and start healing now. And again, I get the empathy card. So that's like the third or fourth card. So if you're worried, if you've come across cold because you've had to walk away, I do not think that. I feel your pain more than you know. I'm aware that you're sad. I'm aware that you've probably had to pull yourself back as well. Or maybe you just have had to also set some boundaries. But I feel like you're so empathic and so compassionate, and I feel your love, and I appreciate your nurturing very much. Hopefully one day I'll be able to let it in. I feel like you're very perfect, and I will eventually come for you. It might take a while, and I don't know when, because I'm scared that I won't have anything to offer you. And even if I gain something, that I could lose it fast, because I have a fear of lack that's strong. But I do imagine a lot of perfection. I feel like you are so perfect, and when I imagine you in my mind, you're even more perfect than even my imaginations. So I am coming for you. You can trust that, even though it might take a while and it might take a very long time. I'm afraid to follow you. I'm also thinking that if I follow you emotionally, I could get hurt. I could lose everything financial. If I gain something in my life, I could lose it fast. So sometimes I feel like whatever I have financially is just not enough, because it might not last, it might not stay. I don't have all the answers because I'm still very confused. I am still working through and processing that clarity that I need to have and that healing that I need to have. But just know, as a final message for you, Pile 2, that I just want you all the time. And so I do have a lot of passion for you, and I do want to come forward for you. So that is what messages come through in regards to your person. So that was some channeled messages and some channeled thoughts. I hope that has helped you, Pile 2. If you feel like this wasn't your situation or it didn't resonate with you, feel free to pick another pile or another video. And if you did like this, I'd love for you guys to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And you can hit that notification bell so you can get all updates from me on my videos. And I hope, from my anonymous viewer, that this has helped you, asking for more channeled messages from your person with their confessions. So I hope you guys have a good day or night whenever you're watching this, and I wish you many blessings for you and your connection. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading today, which is a special request from one of my viewers who wants to stay anonymous, where they wanted to know about more channeled messages from their person. So this is my Confessions from Your Person reading today, where we're going to be channeling your person, and I'm going to be channeling them from the first person point of view. So I'm going to be speaking as if I were them speaking to you. You have picked all sorts of cool things today. So you have picked the third pile with a beautiful wooden Ganesh. And this is actually my aunt's Ganesh. I was at her house in Massachusetts. The intro is shot in Hingham, which is a beautiful seaside town in Massachusetts over the summer, which was really tranquil and serene and beautiful. And so the statues that are displayed on her rock wall are from my aunt. And so the beautiful wooden Ganesh is amazing. It's about removing all obstacles between you and your person. And Ganesh is wonderful for being able to remove blocks and progress something forward. You have picked your tarot card, the Before Tarot. So we might be also needing to look, with the tarot card spread, we're going to be looking at what has happened in the past to bring the two of you to this situation, what's happening before, so you guys can see that. I'm actually going to blend it with this one. So I have my Before Tarot, but there's going to be a little bit of a future spread. So yes, I'm going to use the Future Tarot for the 3 piles in the future, or 3 cards in the future representing 3 months from now, and then a long-term future outcome. So I'm going to use that for this outcome card spot, and I will use your Before Tarot for the past and for even the present, because sometimes we can bring a lot of our past into our present, and we can be acting from that space, and that can be helpful, or it can, if it's good, or it can be hindering if it holds us back. So I'm going to have both decks, and so we're going to do that. So you've picked the Before Tarot, where I feel like there's a lot of the past that needs to get cleared up in this connection, and maybe that could be some of the blocks that Ganesh is going to help work with you with that. Originally, I picked your crystal of the day, which is actually like a citrine smoky quartz, which is very cool. I find it's very grounding. I like the weight of the crystal. It's very heavy, and I love how it's very saturated. So that's very, very pretty. So we do have a citrine smoky quartz. What's interesting about, I didn't think about it till just a second, but smoky quartz I've always looked at as a past life crystal. And so since you picked the Before deck, the past lives, also you might be dealing with the past before this lifetime even. So maybe some past life karma or some stuff with the past and past lives is affecting you guys now as well. Or there's a past life connection between the two of you that's very passionate and strong, or very powerful and impacting. When I picked the Future Tarot, I actually have this Pisces opalite fish, which is interesting because today I'm releasing this video probably the end of September. But what's interesting about, I switch around videos, so I'm not quite sure when I'm releasing it yet, because I try to put viewer requests more towards the front so people don't have to wait. And I tried giving private links, but that doesn't work. So I'm going to try to always move your requests to the front of the line when possible. But what's interesting about this Piscean opalite fish is I'm actually filming today on the full moon in Pisces. So I'm filming Saturday, full moon Pisces energy with Piscean fish energy. So shout out if you have Pisces in your chart, or your person does, or you may have a very special connection to the ocean and to fish and the fish totem, which fish brings money and financial abundance. So that's a blessing for you guys too. So that's something that's cool. And then I wanted to also put in frame another grounding crystal with this mandala root stand. I have my onyx crystal, which I'm actually the first time featuring it since my Arizona series, where I've posted a trio of videos when I went to Arizona and did pick a card readings from there. So I have this beautiful banded onyx, which is so very like earth tone with the greens and the brown striations and everything. So I feel like this is a very grounding crystal, very earthy and very natural and everything for you too. So I have all sorts of magical items for you blessing your reading today. So without further ado, I'm going to go into the crystal decks that you've picked to channel from your person's first person point of view what's going on in this connection. And I will do reversals. So I will have the cards face you, and if the cards are in reverse, then I will have them face me, so you will know. I will do, there we go. I will do, I'm going to say, I lost my train of thought. I was like, I'm going to do something else. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just do this. Or maybe it'll come to me. Okay. Actually, I'm going to keep this here. Oh, yes, that's what I was going to say. I remember now. I was going to say, I will flip back and forth sometimes during the readings, but I will try to keep it all your first person's point of view anyway, but I may have to flip back, like if I'm describing like a spread with cards, or if I need to talk about something logistically, I will flip back to my voice. But for most part, I will do your person's. So past cards in the past, how they're perceiving you right now, and how they're perceiving the past with you, how they or before, even past lives, how they're perceiving themselves and what they're going through and experiencing in their connection right now, what has happened in the past between the two of you, like event wise, and what they have experienced regarding it, and what you have as well. 3 cards for the future with the Future Tarot, where we're talking about what they are intending to do in these next 3 months between now and most likely the end of the year, but you could be watching this timeless video at any time. And then a card for a longer term outcome for what they're intending to do beyond 3 months mark. So your person experiences you as somebody that is really trying to make something of themselves, but is just in the beginning. So they remember when you were struggling financially with the 5 of coins. Sorry, I need to go to your person. Okay. I remember when you were struggling financially, and I remember when you were trying to make something of yourself professionally. I also remember how you were before all the anxiety, before you started to second guess yourself and doubt yourself, or maybe even have anxiety about this connection. I remember how you were before all of this happened. You had this glimmer of a thought in your head about how you wanted things to be and your dreams and how you wanted to make them. And you were aware that the world could be pretty cold around you, and you knew that there was not a lot of comfort from people in your life that should have been comforting to you. And you were somebody that has really been strong in the face of harsh conditions. I get with the King of Swords that you're somebody that does prioritize me. I see how you prioritize me in your life, even from the very beginning. Even from before meeting me, you would prioritize your romantic partner. And I see how you also very much value communication from your partner. That is important. And I know how you need this. I see with the Hermit how, again, you were like, almost with the Hermit holding the star. I almost look at it like the star card instead of the Hermit card. But I see how we've had some time apart, and I have seen how in the past, even before meeting, almost I look at this as like an ancient card, almost before in other lifetimes or on the other side or before we've even met. I feel like this universal connection between us, and I feel that it's like you just want to wish on the star and make everything come true. You've wished before you met me, you wished for me. And I can see how you did this and how I have shown up to answer your call, to be your light in the darkness, to be this star that illuminates your lantern, or that acts almost like a flashlight moving forward for you. And I feel like this has happened at the beginning of time as well. Like we set this into motion very, very long ago. So it's very interesting. How I've been experiencing things is I get the Judgment in reverse. So I feel like I've been a little undecided. I've been having a hard time taking action on this connection or making a decision about this. So I do feel with the Judgment in reverse, I feel like I'm not always able to make good choices in love and in relationships. So I'm trying to be wise, and I'm trying to move slow, and I'm trying to make much wiser and much better choices instead of just getting attached to the first person that comes my way. In reverse, I also have the Eight of Cups, where it is hard for me to let go and walk away from you. And in the past, I didn't want to let you go. I feel like we had a date or an encounter where I was just hugging you really hard and I didn't want to let you go. And I do remember that. And that has led me to being emotionally connected to you. So I do feel that with the words and with the physical touch, that actually I haven't wanted to let you go. And we might also have been drinking a little bit. With the Nine of Wands reversed, I feel like that this is not over. This is not over between us at all. We're still engaging in this, even if we go through tough times, even if we go through life's experiences, which can be a little bit event-filled. We're not over. This battle is not over. I feel like we're still connected. And then again, in the past, what has happened is strong sexual passion. I feel like we stopped right before it happened, but I feel like we really wanted it to happen, and it was the beginning of something. It was the beginning of a sexual connection, of a sexual bond, and I felt the start of a spark of sexual passion between us, and that was amazing. And then I had to go away. So with the Six of Fire reversed, I had to go away, and I haven't been able to return yet, or I wasn't able to return in the past, but I really, really want to, and that is definitely going to be something I'm highly motivated to do. So there's absolutely that. And I feel like in the past, I also have been trying to build my finances in my career, and I've gone through some career changes and some career shifts, and I'm trying to build myself up as the King of Coins because I have had maybe some career changes in the past, and I need to keep building myself up. So I definitely want, and I have strong career dreams that I want to pursue, especially ones where I get a lot of attention and recognition for a job well done. So that's important to me. It's important for me to get that verbal support and that praise. In the future, in the next few months, I definitely have very strong intentions of completing that sexual connection. The Two of Wands together means in the future, I definitely plan on continuing to pursue you romantically and sexually in a very passionate way. So absolutely yes. And I have visions of the future for us. I have imagined fun things we'll be able to do together, and I would like to be able to keep putting that into motion. So I definitely am future thinking towards this connection, even in the near future. Because you are such a sexy princess of fire, I feel like I definitely have to keep pursuing this very gorgeous, attractive human I see in front of me. That is absolutely something that I have to see. I have to continue pursuing you. Even if I see you here, I'm in the background and I'm just wanting to come forward, and I'm not someone that normally is in the background. But for you, I need to pursue you, and I might need to come up from behind and make up for lost time and make up for lost distance. So there is that. I just feel like maybe luck hasn't been on our side lately with the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So luck hasn't really been on our side, and I feel like I intend to make luck turn around, and I intend to kind of exert free will over destiny to make things happen, because things have kind of been delayed with us, and I need to be able to move forward in this connection. So if it's not destined, then I may just force it. Not force you, obviously, but force this connection, or force our schedules, or like really kind of prioritize this in ways that like I move other things around just to prioritize this. If life gets in the way, I may say no to certain things in order to try to see you. Because I really, really intend in the far future, or as you know, beyond 3 months' time, to celebrate and have so much fun with you with the Three of Cups. More drinking probably, dancing especially, and definitely having a lot of fun and celebration times. So absolutely yes, this is important to me, and I really want to make this happen with you. So I feel like the blocks and obstacles that we have are not too much, and more so that it's like in the past has been good times we've shared, and also strong past life bond energy. So that is something that is very, very strong and highlighted, and something that I remember, and I keep this in mind with this connection. It's a strong, beautiful one. Yeah. Okay. Now with the Truth deck. So what am I going through? And I'm working through this stuff, and this is what I'm experiencing in regards to you. I am noticing signs about you. You're not the only one that's been seeing signs of this soulmate connection. So I've been noticing the signs around me. I've been reminded of you. I've been in situations that have reminded me of you, and I've thought about you. I may even have texted you, oh my gosh, I saw this thing today and it reminded me of you, or oh, I was at this place and it reminded me of us. So I've been noticing the signs of this soulmate connection, and it's definitely been confirmation for me, and I've really, really enjoyed seeing the synchronicity of this. Absolutely, because I'm so excited to have a fresh start with you. I feel like we started and then we had to stop almost before it got started, but I'm definitely moving forward with you with this, and this is great because trust me, you have ignited my fire. This is absolutely something that I am passionate about, and I always pursue my passions. I feel like we're so in alignment to each other as well as individually. I feel like that we're so in alignment to this connection, and also I feel like you're very self-aware, more so than most people I meet. And I'm so sorry for not hearing you. I feel like maybe I was drinking a little bit and I just kind of missed some of your words, some of it. But if I didn't hear you because I said something clumsy, I'm super sorry. I really am very passionate towards you, and sometimes I just get excited and distracted. I've also been distracted towards building up a new life for myself and a new lifestyle. So that might be another reason too why I haven't really been listening to you, because I've been a little absorbed in my own life, but that's only because I've been really trying hard to like make something happen and build something to move forward here. I do feel like I've been working on clearing my energy though. So if I've been kind of drained or tired, or maybe even needing to reclaim my health, I am trying to balance my chakras and my energy, even if I don't believe in chakras. So there is this. And what I am saying no to right now is I want to say like, no, there's more to come in this connection. I know that there's more to come. So this is going to be very exciting. I am passionate and excited about progressing this connection and moving it forward. And I hope you are too, because I feel like there's so much more to come. I'm excited for this fresh start with this soulmate connection. I keep seeing signs everywhere, and this is exciting for me because I really want a new life and a new start. And I'm going to pick this one. Apparently I was reaching towards this one. I was actually leaning towards the romance angel deck, but we're going to go with the fairies because we're going to see like what I intend and what might come up here and what I'm working through right now. So in regards to this connection, 5 cards with the fairies. Ah, yes, instead of this one, we're doing this. It's going to be very good. Okay. Business venture. So yeah. Now when I get to know you more, we may even do like a business project together or some work together in some creative way, in some financial way, and that could be cool. Or it might just be that I've just been really working hard on my career and I'm really very much focusing on my work and my life right now and all of that. So I want to let you know that like I'm still trying to focus on you, and I'm also still trying to focus on this business venture here. It's interesting, the pregnancy card that comes up, because I just feel such strong sexual passion energy towards you. So I may want to have kids with you one day, or I might be a little scared of pregnancy right now, but it does seem like thinking about kids has been on the forefront of my mind with this connection actually. So that's something that's interesting. Also, we may need to have a conversation about, do we want kids in the future, or do we have kids? And we might be thinking about that piece of it. I get practice. So for some of you out there, I'm going to practice having kids with you. So we may need to practice this so we can have pregnancy. For those of us that are wanting to have a child, for others of us that don't want to have a child, I do feel that we might need to talk about the logistics of what would kids be like, because I might want to have a son, or there may be a son that exists between you or I, or individually or together in this connection. So there may be a son, a little boy that's important. And I get autumn. So I'm also getting with this card that there are definitely major things that are going to be happening this fall. So that's something that is big. So what's interesting about that is I do see that this is definitely a connection, since we're in the fall, most likely for some of you guys watching this now, since it's timeless, but we're in September, most likely, that I know that this fall is happening right now. So there might be some things that are going to be happening even immediately between the two of us. So that time frame is promising and good. And what I feel in my heart for you right now with the Romance Angel cards. So I get retreat. I know I've had to go away for a while, and actually all these piles have had people show up that have had to go away for a while or have been taking some space. And, you know, that might be due to the Mercury retrograde that has been going on, or it might just be our connections. But I'm another one of them that also feels like maybe I've needed to take some time away, or I've kind of had to do my own thing right now. But I want to let you know that you deserve so much love. And I do want to come in bearing gifts, actually. So I do want to come in giving you something beautiful. I feel like maybe I'm still trying to figure out how to not be codependent, because I could easily get codependent with you, easily. And I am trying to not do so, and I'm trying to be better about it, but I could definitely get codependent with you because I feel like you could be true love for me. So this is actually very, very strong, and I do love this connection. So I might remove myself sometimes from time to time just to make sure I'm not getting codependent, but just know that it's not that I don't have feelings for you. The good thing is I am pretty good at having boundaries and focusing on myself, but I don't always trust that I can hold up that, because I do feel like I could very easily give in to just like getting lost in somebody. So I want to make sure that this stays healthy. So this is something that I'm trying to do. All right, so for in the shadows, what I feel. I don't know what to say. So sometimes I might get a little nervous. I might not know what to say. If you've sent me a text message, maybe I didn't reply because I didn't really know what to say back. But I know you're watching me, or I know that you want to be with me, or that we're going to get together soon. So I might even feel like I don't need to say anything because we're going to just get together. Or maybe I feel like you're just kind of very much in this. And I didn't used to look at you that way, but now I do. And so I do feel like it's definitely taken me by surprise that I am loving this very sexy, fun energy that we have, because I do feel like we have a lot of passion together. And I think that that is awesome. And let's see. All right. I also feel just being near you is intoxicating. Exactly. So my feelings for you have built to a point where being around you is intoxicating now. So that is amazing. I knew exactly what I was doing because I planned in advance how we would be able to have good times together and how we are able to connect. So I definitely knew on purpose that I wanted to pursue you. So that wasn't like an accident or anything. I know that the timing just wasn't right for us before, because definitely a couple of things kind of came up and came in the way. But I don't feel that it's a separation like entirely. I feel like you came closer than anyone. So I feel like I've been bonding with you the most out of anybody that I could bond with. So I feel like I'm very excited to continue with this connection. And I'm definitely going to try to make timing happen better for us soon, because that's important to me. So I definitely want to do that. What I am feeling for you as well with the Journey of Love and Journey of Love 2 cards is, geez, that's so many. Maybe I'm just very passionate. And on the back of my deck, denial, I keep telling myself it's not over. So if we are in actually like a serious separation, then I definitely don't want it to be over between us at all. So there's definitely that. Twin flame, you are my other half. And that's why I'm a little bit worried to get codependent, because I definitely see a lot of myself in you. And I do feel like it's a very strong energy and a strong vibe. And I do feel like you're almost like custom made for me, where you're like a perfect fit. And I do have a lot of trust with you. And in this connection, I do feel safe with you. Again, the fertile card with the pregnancy. So some of you may want to have sex with you and conceive and have a baby with you. So that might be part of it. If I already have a baby, I might want you to be the parent of my child, or we may have to really talk about kids, because fertility comes up and I'm starting to feel that this is a good idea. Karma, what have we done? We may have some karma when it comes to past lives, when we were looking at the before tarot. So we may have some karma together, but I'm not quite sure what the karma is. I feel like that might make it known to us as time goes on. But I really want to be authentic, and I'm an honest person, and I want to tell the truth. And I want you to feel safe to be open and honest and tell the truth to me too. I do feel like we are fated in many ways. So I'm sure this was all meant to be. And so I'm excited about us connecting in this way. It was meant for us to meet and date. And I am so attracted to you. I'm drawn to you uncontrollably. So there is that. And again, more confirmation of Pisces full moon energy with this full moon here. So I do feel like that your person feels like tons of emotions for you. And a very spiritual psychic connection, very Piscean, otherworldly vibes. So very, very cool. In regards to more how we're thinking and feeling with the Stellar Energy Oracle towards you. So other things we're going through is a lot. So yes, I have been restricted a lot with being tied up. So I'm sorry, I've been super, super busy lately. But I do want to reach out to you and extend my hand to you. I absolutely want to continue with you in this. I just feel like I had to stand firm in this timeout. And I'm sorry if during this time period, I've appeared closed off. I've actually been dreaming about you. I've had a dream about you lately, and that's actually been very interesting. So I'm sorry that I've been so busy. I do want to reach out. I've been trying to reach out in order to reassure you that I'm still interested. And I'm sorry that I've had to stand so firm with this boundary of timeout and that I might have seemed closed off, but I've been dreaming about you and I dream about progressing this connection. So that's important to me because of all the soulmate cards that have, I've been feeling with seeing the signs and the soulmate and the twin flame and the fated and all of that and the custom fit, all of that energy. So there's definitely a strong interest and also a strong passion here, strong attraction. This flipped out. Isolation, nobody cares. I actually get pretty depressed when I'm alone. And I think that's why I try to fill my time up with so many activities and with so much stuff. Because I don't really like being alone. So I feel like that is a little tricky. But with the sexual let's play card, I mean, hey, I have to say that there's like so much sexual attraction and energy here in this connection. It's very, very, very passionate. So if I've been feeling very isolated and we've been in isolation lately, I definitely want to come out of that. And I definitely want to be passionate towards you with this. I've been cheated on in the past with the unfaithful card and rage. So I've been cheated on in the past, and that has been made me so mad at my past partner, like so mad, because how dare they do that? So I feel like that in the past that I've had people cheat on me, and that's not been good. I'm a little bit afraid of having that repeat itself. That kind of ties into the codependency piece a bit. So there's a little bit of that. But I would say at the end of the day, though, I don't think you would do that to me. I do feel like you're innocent, maybe even a little naive, but I feel like it's because you have a pure heart and a pure spirit. And I think that's very beautiful. So I feel so many feelings for you with the Ocean of Emotions deck. And then with the Hermit, what I've really been also as final messages of what I want to tell you. Well, okay. I don't know if you can see this from far away, but I definitely, again, that's more confirmation of the sexual attraction that I feel for you, because there's still that. It's very much that. I am very much hurt by people who've left me and abandoned me, because I worry that if I ask you to stay, would you leave? Because when I wanted someone to stay with me and they left, it caused me a lot of pain in my life, and I feel like that goes even deeper than romantic partners. I feel like that could be parents or family, so there is that. But also, you are my everything, and I definitely am excited to swoop you up, and I'm very happy about that. So I definitely feel like that, and I want to have everything with you, including all the passion. So that is what I have for you, my beautiful pile threes. I hope this has helped you. If you don't feel like this was your situation, then that may not be your pile, and that's okay. You may want to check a different pile. If you did feel like it resonated with you, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to, and you can hit the notification bell to get updates from when I release new videos if you're interested in that. And I hope this has helped you, my special anonymous viewer, those requested confessions from your person to get more channeled messages. So I love doing this. I like channeling from their point of view and really getting deeper into like their mind of like what they're going through, you know, because without understanding what they're going through, it's really hard for us to be able to make choices, for us to heal our heart, and for us to have empathy and understand what they're going through. So I hope this has helped you guys. I will talk to you guys next time. Have a good one. Bye.